Hey, he's driving. What? No, he's not. What? Riding around in my semi truck. Good morning, people. Alright, so here we go. Here's the deal. Here's the dealio. First, I don't know what happened in the last couple of weeks, but I've got like 1.7 million new subscribers. Not that many. A couple. 650. Hello to the new 650. I appreciate all you guys. It's going to be hard for me to come up with new and inventive ways to entertain you guys. That's a fact. So, here we go. We left out of Monteagle. It's not true. We were left out of Tennessee somewhere the other day. And we're on our way to Bellevue, Iowa. We're going to go up to JJ Shekels, and we are going to pick up another 988K wheel loader, because I am the 988K wheel loader expert at Valley Transportation. I'm not really. Since I got promoted to this 11 axle, I think they're breaking me in slow. I don't know. It's the truth. So, we're going to JJ Shekels. I know this is all over the place. I'm a man in a mirror, and it's backwards, and I try to do stuff, and I don't know. So anyway, we're on our way to JJ Shekels. Squirrel. I'm on my way to JJ Shekel in Bellevue, Iowa. Again, if you guys need any equipment and you're in the Iowa area, call them. They're good people. They don't sell airplanes. But anyway, we're on the way to JJ Shekel up there in Bellevue, Iowa to pick up a 988K wheel loader, because I am the 988K wheel loader specialist at Valley Transportation. Those are facts. And it's going to Arkansas. It's listed as 118,000 pounds. So far, this is the heaviest thing that I've picked up. But when you do the math, it still comes out as 204,000 pounds. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what the last one that I was. That was what the last one that I did was. Where you put the was is important. So I don't know if this is going to be the heaviest load or not. It's yet to be determined. What I'm doing right now is bobtailing, because there's a situation that had happened. We were driving and my low coolant light came on. My APU has a leak in it, but it only leaks once in a while. So I stopped. And it's only, my APU leaks when I'm driving, not while the APU is running. And I don't understand that. So there's these two hoses that I tighten up, and then it doesn't leak. But then I don't know how they get loose. So now I'm just going to tighten them every now and then. It is what it is. So I topped off the coolant, and I heard some air leaking. And I was like, where's that coming from? Because that's what you say. Where's that coming from? So I checked around, and my drive tire had a crack in the sidewall. I'll put a picture of it right there. not doing any off-roading. There's no railroad track jumping going on. We're not doing donuts, wheelies, anything like that. And so anyway, made the phone call, and I love calling up, you know, saying, hey, I need money to fix some stuff. But it is what it is. So I was in, where I was. Where was I? Wayland, Missouri. Sorry. Squirrel. I was in Wayland, Missouri yesterday. That's where we got the truck to safely park. Because I'm permitted, even though I'm, you know, empty. And I drove up to Mount Pleasant this morning, Saturday, and got the tire fixed, 41 miles, and then I'm driving back to the pilot, I think it is, in Wayland, Missouri. To pick up my trailer to then drive back up there, past there, to go to Iowa City, and then we're going east. I'm going to end up in at Walcott today. I got a bunch of things I'm trying to get done. I need new flags, or the replacement flags for my quick disconnect flags. Sorry, my nose itchy. And I need to get some magnets. I'm going to buy some other flags just to have some spares. I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, a couple of smaller straps so when I tie my wood down, I can dedicate them for that. And, you know, probably a Taco Bell or a burrito. And so anyway, that's what's going on. So I'm on my way back to Wayland, Missouri. I'm permitted. So, and then Saturday we're going to be at Walcott today. I'm going to spend the rest of the day there today. We'll be there probably, I don't know, by 1, I'm hoping. And do all my stuff, gotta do laundry, you know, get things caught up, all that, and then from there I'm gonna leave Sunday. I think it's like 100 miles, 150 miles up to Bellevue. We'll get there Sunday afternoon, and then I'm gonna break down as much as I can and be ready for them Monday morning when they first show up. That way I can be ahead of the game, because it's going to take a little bit to, you know, let's go back. When I delivered, I stacked up completely for the first time, and I know some of you guys want to see that. I would like to see it too. It gets busy. It gets busy. It gets busy. The 9-axle to the 11-axle is a different thing. It's the same thing, same trailer, it's just longer. It's the same stuff. It does get put together a little bit different. You know, the stacking stuff, chaining is different. Another driver just sent me a picture of how he chained his booster, and I'm going to change the way I do mine, and I can show you guys that. Kind of do a walk around thing. But the whole goal for today is I've got to do laundry, and I've got to get some supplies for the truck just to make things a little bit easier. I'm going to switch out the chains. Since I got this trailer, I thought that it was going back to the previous driver. He's going to be out for a little while, so I'm going to set it up for me. I'm going to set it up with my chains and my binders and stuff, get everything from me, from my stuff on the trailer, and I'm going to put his stuff yard, I can take his stuff and get it in a spot for when he comes back, he can have his stuff back. And go from there. Yeah, because the pilot is 5 or 10 miles, 20 miles, something from the line. I don't go through here much. We're going to go through here 3 times today. What does Trucker 2 Chainz do while he's driving? Nothing. Seriously though, I appreciate you guys. I don't know, like, I'm trying to do all the stuff that you ask. Sometimes it's really hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Sometimes it's really hard. You have got to pay attention when you're doing this stuff. You really got to pay attention when you're doing this stuff. And messing around with cameras and stuff is, you know, there's times for it and there's times that you can't do it. So I think what I'm going to try to do is when I can, I'm just going to record, you know, like a time lapse of the loading thing, and then, you know, I'll do like a talking thing afterwards, let you know what was going on, or maybe a voiceover or something. I don't know. But I would like to show you guys more stuff, talk about more stuff, and, like, you know, get you involved. I'd like to get involved. SRRY. So right in the line. Look at that river. Alright, so there's Missouri. We got 5 miles. I'll pull in and show you the trailer where we're at. Hopefully it's not been towed. Find an old truck or an old car and just drive around. Some cool cars. The old Thunderbird. I think we'll call this segment Through the Wheel. Getting off here in a couple miles, right? And this guy passing me, you know, he's got somewhere to be. I've got 2 days to do 250 miles. So see how I just did that? I slowed down, right, and let him go. I'm not holding him up. So if I'm getting off this exit, he's getting off this exit. He can do his thing. I'm bobtailing. No hurry. Courtesy. Put your hand on a wheel, Paul. I'll do it. 2 hands. 10 and 2. The, you know, common courtesy. That's That's how you do it right there. It takes nothing. And if I want to, I can speed up. You know, back then, I'm doing 60. I get back up to 65 if I want to. Get right in behind it. But I digress. About washing the truck. It's kind of clean, but it hasn't been washed in a while. The last time I washed it was we were in Knoxville, Tennessee, and it was pouring rain outside. So you know what I did? I got out there with a Swiffer sweeper that I got, and I wiped down the truck free. And it makes it look like you care. You know, like to other drivers, they're like, "Yeah, that truck's pretty clean." It's a 65 mile an hour clean. You get up close, you can tell that, you know, knocked all the salt and dust off. Alright, just sorry, actually okay. Saturday the 27th. Saturday in Missouri. I think it was the 27th of February. I don't know. Buddy. Flying J. I lied to you. It's a Flying J. Pilot. I've actually only been to this Flying J a couple of times. Fever. I didn't even see if my trailer was there. Stolen! No, please no. Hey Valley, yeah, I'm gonna need another trailer. What? Paul, what did you do with the other one we gave you? It's gone. Now you see me? Now you don't. Whoop, there. That man is sneaky. Uh-oh. Pump's broke. And the air don't work, by the way. Hello. Question is the trailer still there? The trailer's still there! Ha ha! Uh-oh. 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 We got us a Swift truck. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What's going on? You wanna go with me? You wanna go with me? Come on, let's go. Watch it now. So look, I always drop that down. So now we gotta raise it up. Gas is already on. I don't know why they put the key in there like that, look. Amazing. I always let it run a minute, you know, Let the oil get moving around a little bit. All right. Raise this up. See how it's level? If you put a bubble on it, it would be level. Now we're going up just a little bit. About right there. And we're gonna get back in, dump the suspension. What? He just got in that truck with one hand. He did. He sure did. Come on. There we go. All right, so we're lined up. That's awesome. And now I take this. We're gonna put a little pressure down just to make sure. And I don't know what to say. You know, I go, I don't know, 3 or 4 seconds with it going. He did a tug test. Hit the suspension. Get it raised up. He's got gloves on. Yep. First thing I do is I get it hooked up. Get the trailer pushed in so everything can air up and do its thing. Sorry. Wow. First thing I do is I get the trailer plugged in, air, push in the brakes, get it where it's, you know, pumping up. Then we'll raise this up. Check fifth wheel. Jaws are locked. See my fifth wheel up there, it's got a little rust on it. Went through some rain, but I'll hit that with grease and all that. Told you guys I got a ton of stuff to do. So we just locked this. That sets your height, that's normal. We're loaded over 100,000, we put it up on there. It'll raise the height of that up. This trailer rides pretty high, so. And then now I got to get up here and shut the gas off. Bam, bam. And then while we're messing around, we let that run dry. That way the float in the carburetor doesn't bounce around and put fuel into the crankcase of the pony motor. It's important. Kind of wastes a little bit of fuel. I wish it was a little different, but it is what it is. Hold on a second. He even does stuff on Saturdays. Just hit the fuel pedal so I can get this thing aired up a little quicker, save on my idle time. All right, so look, I'll show you. See, this thing's still running. Make sure you shut the key off. It's important. Save the battery. You know, all the good stuff. Boy, that sun is like... Hey man, I saw a trucker 2 change his armpit. No, you didn't. You guys. So look. See this? Not a fan. See that? Not a fan. We're gonna move it backwards. Boy, this is ridiculous. Look at this. It's unbelievable. First time, right? So here's what I did. I made sure that it wasn't hanging over. I found out we're gonna have a little hangover because I want that tire back. If you see the little red mark, I made a mark. I was gonna put the tire right there. And then a little red mark. I was gonna put the center of the tire right there. We're actually gonna put the center of the tire back here. So that's gonna hang off a little bit more. Then, thank you, Gene. Shout out, another Valley driver. And my other driver, Sean, told me too, but we were, you know, in a parking lot and it was 2.5 weeks ago. So, you know, sometimes I forget. But we're gonna go from there down to here and it'll just go by the tire, the chain. So that's where I got to get it. Because I'm not a fan of this, you know, trying stuff. 2 chains pulling forward. He said 2 chains. And then that's a shout out to Dustin right there. Dustin, hey, Dustin, what? Dustin, low boy, low life on TikTok. There you go, Dustin. You're gonna be world famous now. He's smiling. I can see it. So 2 chains pulling forward, and then I put 1 pulling back, you know, and then the 2 on the back that are pulling down. But we're gonna have, I'll put a block back here somewhere instead of there, right? Put a block back there, so I'll have some chains. I'll have a chain going back like that, and then a chain going from there to there. 1 chain, 2 binders. That's a beautiful idea. See my cable that goes from the connection. Thank you, Sean. And you know, goes back here so that my lights work up on top of there, because we have to have beacon lights. So in order for those beacon lights to work, look, squirrel. In order for those beacon lights to work, it's just funny. It's just funny. In order for those beacon lights to work, I have to have them run off of the trailer. So that's how we get them to work. And see, I'm gonna get a couple more of these because they're starting to get a little bit, you know, a little bit small. They're actually not legal, if I'm not mistaken. If you wanted to be technical, they got to be 12 by 12. So they're not 12 by 12, so that makes them not legal. Not too many people will mess with you, but you know, you don't never know. Ooh, that's tight. Pew 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 pew. C sharp. Pew pew. Tight. All right, listen. Trying to get to the Walcott Iowa 80 today sometime, so let's make that happen. One more thing I got to do. Forgot. Flags back on. Look, here I am. I'm all ready to go. Check fifth wheel. Get in there, double check. I can see jaws. I'll do another tug test. Those are locked. In. Look, locked. That's great. All this stuff is good. Guitar string tight. Pew pew. Tight down. It's all tight. Here we are. All this stuff will go in here into the unknown. I don't even know what's back here. Scared. I'm scared. Tight. Sign. Stuff. Tight. And see, look, one of the things I was thinking is, see, this wood is in front of the landing gear and this slopes down, right? And the chain goes across it, so this piece of wood ain't going anywhere. Like, and it's tight, you know, like it's being held there. That was my purpose. Tight. Everything looks good over here. See, I told you. Look, see that little bit of leaking? I don't know what to do. A little bit here and there. See flags? See the flag? How it's not all the way. It's getting old. Get me a couple of them. There's my tire. See, Bridgestone, Michelin, Bridgestone, Michelin, Michelin, Bridgestone. Here we go. All right. Woody and Buzz are still up there. All right, I'm leaving. It's me leaving. Ooh. All right. I need to pull up there and get fuel. All right, so listen, I appreciate you guys. That's it for today. That's your update. We're gonna get up to the Walcott, the Iowa 80 truck stop in Walcott. So it's Saturday. Anybody's up there? Search for me. I appreciate you. I'm Trucker 2 Chains, and I'm out. I'm just curious. Any emergency or a specific emergency?